So guys, I'll be making toasted marshmallow ribbon candy. My name is Matt and this is Candy Kingdom. This is my first live on YouTube ever. Hello. Let's pop you back down. There's going to be a few teething problems probably. Pop a bit of red there. I'm not actually sure if you heard me then. I've just turned on my microphone. You should have heard me, I think. Guys, I am making toasted marshmallow ribbon candy. Let me just pop some gloves on. So ribbon candy is hard candy. It's very common in America, but I'm in the UK. As far as I'm aware, I'm the only person that makes this in the UK. Possibly outside of America and Canada. I think Canada also are familiar with it. But outside of there, I don't know anybody else that makes it. I think Japan has started to make it. I'm just going to separate these two because we're going to have two colours. We're going to have the natural colour of candy, which is this colour. But because this is toasted marshmallow, I want to mix it with some pink. So that will be pink and this will be white once it's been pulled. If I do get any comments, I don't actually know where they appear either. Where do they appear? Not that anyone's watching. Is anybody watching right now? This is my first live stream ever. Hello guys. My first ever candy making live stream on YouTube. So I don't know if anybody of you know me from TikTok. That's where I've been based for the last 3 years on there making candy. But TikTok is changing a bit, so I thought I'd try and branch out a bit. But yeah, I can see your comments, guys. Hello, Dylan and Arlo. Hello, guys. Looks good. Thank you. Keep it up. Thank you so much. So that is going to be, so it's red at the moment, but I'm going to give it a pull. Because this is toasted marshmallow flavour ribbon candy that I'm making, I'm going to pull this red so it becomes more of a pink colour. And I will pull this so it becomes a white colour. This bit I'll pull on the hook, and this bit I'll probably just pull with by my hand because such a small amount, really. We kind of pull it like this until it turns pink. So as you pull it, it's kind of like an elastic band. I don't know if you've ever pulled a brown elastic band, but when you pull a brown elastic band, if you stretch it out very far like that, it kind of gets lighter in color. You almost becomes white as you pull it. So as you can see, this is becoming kind of more white. So that red and white mixed together is hopefully going to make a pink color. This is my first live stream, guys. If you've just joined, welcome to the live. I don't expect too many people in the live, but I'm quite happy that there's 12. Where is everybody from? UK? I'm based in the UK. I don't know if people are from the UK. Do you know Sugar Bites? Does it? Bite? No, Bliss. Oh, Sugar Bliss. Sugar Bliss? I don't know if I do. Who are Sugar Bliss? There's so many sweet shops on TikTok. If they're from TikTok, I'm not sure. I think I might have heard of Sugar Bliss. There's so many different names. Off the top of my head, no. Kind of rings a bell. So there we go, guys. As you can see, this has turned more of a pink, a shade of pink now. I'm also going to pull this, and hopefully it's going to turn white. But this one, because it's a bit bigger, I'm going to put it on the hook. The hook is just behind the phone, so I'm going to turn the phone around so you can see the hook. And hopefully the phone is going to work. And I'm going to try and bring you, let's try this, to the hook. There's the hook. There it is. Yeah, you can't see it. Let me try again. Over here. Ooh. There's the hook. It's kind of just there. You can just about see the end of it, I think. We're going to pull this on the hook until it turns white, or the closest to white that I can get. Already you should be able to see strands of white as the air bubbles are being introduced into the candy. There we go. Can you see it turning white slowly? So that's like imagine a brown elastic band, just your standard, like, you know, what you'd use for a parcel or something. When you pull one of those brown elastic bands really long like this, ooh, it does actually eventually turn kind of like a creamy white colour. This is quite similar. So guys, if you've just tuned in, I've just started to make ribbon candy. Toasted marshmallow flavour ribbon candy. Just trying to get the colour to a white at the moment. So this process is called satinization. Or pulling the candy. So each time I put it onto the hook like that, it trebles the amount or the strands of air bubbles that get trapped. So to begin with, it would have been 1. That 1 gets times by 3, making 3. Then that 3 gets times by 3, making 9. That 9 times by 3, 27, I think. 27 times 3, don't know what that is, about 90. 90 times 3, about 300. 300 times 3, just short of 1,000. 1,000 times 3, 3,000. 3,000 times 3, 9,000, and so on. until you end up with millions of bubbles that get bubble strands that get trapped into the candy, making it look white in appearance, just like that. Is that cool? Do give me a follow, guys. I am going to do much more lives on YouTube. I might pop you over here now. Come over here. Oh, I know why. Let's try that way. Can I have some sweets for free? I can't give you them for free, but I do have a website, which is www.candykingdom.co.uk. Let me try and do this so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. So we got like a kind of teardrop shape now. There is a heater just here, just there. That will keep the candy nice and warm and soft, extending the time I get to work with it. So there's our pink stripe. So let's start with the pink stripe. I'm going to stretch this stripe out to put around this teardrop shape. We're making ribbon candy, toasted marshmallow flavour ribbon candy. There's a line. So I'm putting the stripes in now. So at the moment, imagine kind of like a piece of ribbon, but a giant piece of ribbon. That's what this kind of looks like at the moment. So that's the what I'm trying to create, the image of like a giant piece of ribbon, kind of like a giant flat piece of ribbon with some stripes on it. So ribbon candy has been around for over 200 years. I don't think it really made it out of the US. However, I'm based in the UK. I actually copied candy makers that are on YouTube and the other social media sites. That's how I got to learn how to make this. I watched a lot of the other YouTube accounts like Logan's Candy, Hercules. I think they're the two. And Colorado Candy Company. There's 2 or 3 that make ribbon candy on social media. That's how I learn. I started making it about 12 months ago. My first batch was awful. It does improve. It has improved over the months. This batch might not be perfect because I haven't actually made any for a few weeks. But you find that the first few don't look perfect, but as the ribbon pulled, those stripes start to appear in these ribbons that I'm making. So these are ribbons, hard candy ribbons. Has anybody heard of it before? Hello, Dylan. So yeah, the first few, although edible, just won't look perfect. None of them look perfect because it's handmade candy, but they will get better looking as they go on. I promise you. So this is my first batch of ribbon candy. I will be this is toasted marshmallow flavour. I will be making another batch after this live. So about an hour after this live, I'll come back live again on YouTube. So that will only be my second ever live stream on YouTube. This is my first. So cut me some slack, guys, if it doesn't go perfectly. We haven't done too bad so far. I did forget to turn on my mic at the beginning. But yeah, I used to do that anyway on TikTok. But you should have still heard me, just not so perfect. So the ribbons are starting to look better as they go on. This afternoon I'll be making rhubarb and custard flavour ribbon candy. Rhubarb and custard is a very traditional British candy or boiled sweet flavour. We call it boiled sweets. I call it candy on social media just because a lot of people that watch me are from all over the world. So if I say boiled sweets, people might not know what I'm talking about. Hello guys. When did you live stream start? And please, can I have some sweets? Dylan, we've been speaking, I think, haven't we? And the camera's just decided to follow me because I waved. That was because I waved. So I only started about 10 minutes now. I don't know. Does it say on there? Oh, 19 minutes I've been on the live stream. Well, it's taking extra. I think it's because I'm new to YouTube. My first ever YouTube live stream. Guys, please give me a follow. I don't know if you are already following me, if that's how you know who I am. I don't know how YouTube's algorithm works. Yeah, on TikTok, people just turn up in the live stream. whether they're following or not. I think YouTube's algorithm is probably a lot different. How does that look? Beautiful. I need to try and give you a better look, don't I? How can I give you a better view? Do I need to bring you up, maybe? And down? So you can see me actually shaping it. Because at the minute, my big hands are probably hiding a lot of what I'm doing, of what's going on. So that's how it starts out. You've got a tiny crack there. And then, as you can see, I kind of fold it many times until it eventually looks or resembles close to a ribbon shape. What do you think? Toasted marshmallow ribbon candy. There we go, look at that beauty.